Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be talking a little bit lower this morning because it is very early. It's like 6:45, I think. I got up at 6:15. I have a test today. I have a bunch of studying, a bunch of homework to do. So I want to bring you through a sort of day of stressful life and how I deal with it in terms of eating and everything like that. So number one thing that I do when I get up in the morning is I make my bed and I get myself ready before I do anything else. I feel like this just helps me stay on track and actually get myself moving in the morning. Sleeping for me is the biggest issue. I sleep so poorly normally. I'm such an anxious person, especially when I have like homework or something to do, something to wake up for in the morning. It doesn't even have to be homework. It could be like a meeting. It could be I need to upload a YouTube video, like whatever. If I have something to do in the morning, I freak out about it, wake up every hour, fall asleep really poorly. But I've been using Just CBD or gummies. They're freaking amazing, you guys, and I have a code you can use, Kelly20, but I take 2 of these before I go to bed. I digest it and it relaxes me so much and keeps me asleep, which is, I can't even tell you how much I struggle with that. So that's that. But now I am just drinking some black coffee. I am cutting, as you guys know, so I'm trying to stay relatively fasted for the morning. That's the hard part about getting up early when you're cutting, is like you get hungry earlier, but I'm gonna try to push it off. I'm gonna have my mind pretty much occupied by homework and stuff, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Also, I showed you the scale this morning, so that is not my low at all. I weigh myself every morning. You don't have to do that. You could weigh yourself once a week, twice a week, whatever. I just do it every morning so I can see the overall downward slope, but that is not my low. That is actually a pound 0.8 over my low. But this is what I want to say. The scale won't tell you everything. I've told you guys that. I feel so much leaner this morning than I have this whole entire time. You know, the scale should be a measure of overall progress, not day-to-day progress. How you feel should let you know, like, if what you're doing is good on a day-to-day level. Anyway, I'm gonna go do some work and I'll let you guys know when I eat breakfast. I have been doing work for a little while now. It is currently 8:40 in the morning, so I'm gonna have my first meal. I always have oatmeal every morning. You guys know if you follow me on Instagram, every single morning. I'm surprised I'm not sick of it yet, but I would show you guys how I make it. I just don't have time. I have a video of it on my Instagram that I'll put up here, and I'll put a link to it down below, but I will show you what it looks like and all the macros and everything. I'm gonna eat that and then do more work because that's my life today. Also, you guys, I am putting some Start into my water. You guys have seen this before on my YouTube. If you haven't, it's just a water enhancer. It is 0 calories. It's sweetened by stevia instead of like artificial sweeteners in Mio. I just like to drink it after breakfast to sort of like further satiate me, because sometimes I don't feel full until like 30 minutes after I eat when I actually digest. So sipping on a little bit of fruitiness should grow out. Still studying too, so I'm feeling very anxious about this test and it's kind of stressing me out, so it's all that's happening right now. All right, you guys, so I'm heading to class right now. I will be back after I have like one class. I have 2 classes, then I have a break, and then I have my 3rd class, which is my test. So I'll be back after the 2 classes to have some lunch, and I'll show you guys what I'm eating. Still pretty anxious about this test, but I cannot wait for it to be over because then afterwards I get to work out and I'm so happy. So yeah, that's about it right now. Going off to class. Hello friends, so I just realized that I had lunch and I didn't show you guys what I had because I'm literally bugging out right now. I'm like last minute studying for my test in an hour or like 45 minutes, something like that. But I had an egg sandwich. It was like 2 egg whites, 1 piece of turkey bacon, slice of light cheddar cheese on 2 pieces of oatmeal bread, which has 14 grams of carbs, 4 grams of protein, and 1 gram of fat per slice. It also has 1 gram of fiber, which is really important for me to not get high fiber breads and stuff because I eat a ton of fiber with my vegetables and my fruit. So when I have too much fiber, I end up getting bloated and backed up and I just feel uncomfortable. So it's better for me to have lighter fiber breads and get my fiber from whole sources like my fruits and my vegetables. But yeah, so then I had that, and then I had an apple, and that's all I've had. I also had another coffee when I was studying down on campus. It was just the same coffee I always get, a Starbucks Grande with 3 pumps or 2 pumps. It depends on the day. I went with 3 today of sugar-free cinnamon dolce. And then the vanilla powder they have there, the cinnamon powder they have, 2 packets of stevia, and a little bit of non-fat milk. And when I put it into my Fitness Pal, I usually just put in a grande blonde roast and put that in. It's like 5 calories, so like you don't really even have to put that in if you don't want to. But then I do put in the non-fat milk, about 1/4 cup I put in. That might be overshooting it. I might not put in 1/4 cup, but it's okay. That is what I put in. So yes, that's what's happening now. I'm still studying. Oh my God, my parents would be so proud. After this test, I will be a lot more filming better, okay? So sorry, I'm stressed. But I am gonna have also one of my CBD gummies before my test, just so I can like cool down a little bit, because if I get too much test anxiety, I don't do well. And I don't like that. I wanna do well. So I just finished my test. I don't think it went too poorly. Fingers crossed that it all goes well. But I'm so tired. I don't know if it's just from me bugging out about my test or whatever, but I'm exhausted. And I already had 2 coffees today. So I didn't get a coffee, but I did get some iced tea. So iced tea is like barely even caffeinated, but it's just something to drink on. This is unsweetened black iced tea from Starbucks. Now, I just had this random thought, and I'm so excited that I had this thought because I can't wait to try it. I'm gonna put a little bit of this star, the same thing I showed you guys before. This one's the lemonade one. So I'm gonna put that in here, and it'll be like iced tea lemonade, but with 0 calories. I feel like a genius, literally. I'm also gonna have a snack because I'm starving. Oh my God, you guys, it's freaking amazing. Wow, I feel like I'm a literal genius right now. Basically, I was going to show you guys, I also had a teeny tiny little slice of Irish soda bread. My mom makes it every year for St. Patrick's Day, and I love it. So I've been having like a tiny piece every day. Don't even worry about macro counting it, whatever. I always let myself have like a little something outside my macros, because it's life, you know? That's how I live it. Gonna eat this, do some work and stuff, and then I'll chat with y'all later when I go head out to work out. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I can relate to so many of you so much more than I have been, and I feel like that's my fault because I'm now like 3 years into this, so it's kind of hard for me to remember like what it was like being in your shoes. But I promise you, I was there. Believe me, I was completely there, mentally frustrated, physically frustrated, feeling so disgusting with myself, like disgusted by myself, by the way I looked, by the way I felt. I hated all of it. I tried to lift a couple times. I would only go when my friends were going with me. I was terrified to start lifting, but you know, there has to be something within you that pushes you past the times when you're not motivated or don't feel it, or you aren't seeing the progress you want to see, or your friends are seeing progress, more progress than you, or you see a picture of somebody who is 10 years ahead of you, has so much more progress than you and looks so amazing, and you're just like, why would I ever keep trying? I don't look like that. You have to remember that you can look like that. You just have to push past those times when you feel down like that. I know it's hard, believe me, because I've been there. Like I said, just even making my fitness account was so hard for me. Like, there's been so many things that were so hard, but it's baby steps. It's just going one level, then the next level, then the next level, slowly but consistently, and not giving up no matter, you know, maybe you fall back 10 steps, but you already walked up 30. So you're not gonna just jump down the next 20 again. You're gonna go back from that 20th step, keep going forward. You're not gonna jump back all the way to the ground, right? So you will, maybe you'll fall back a little bit. Maybe you never do. I don't know. You could be completely on point the whole time, but more likely than not, you're going to have failures. You're going to have hard times. You're going to have times when you doubt yourself, when your friends doubt you, when your parents doubt you, when your family doubts you. None of that should matter, because you should believe it here. You should believe in yourself that you can do it, and you will do it because you said you would, and that's what matters. Chase it relentlessly. Don't stop. Learn what you can, do what you can, be what you can, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it, because you absolutely can. And you just have to believe that in your heart of hearts, that you can do it, because you can. So this is just me being honest. So it looks like when you have a ton of water. A ton of water. Oh, isn't she cute? Big old belly. There she is. So since this is a full day of eating, I want to tell you guys how my macros are going. I tend to leave a decent amount of macros left for the night because I like to eat at night. So I'm starving right now though. So I'm gonna eat like, trying to think. I have like 53 grams of protein left, 73 grams of carbs, and 14 grams of fat. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have some tuna and rice cakes. Okay, so I actually made a little tuna sandwich. I just didn't feel like having rice cakes. I don't know. I normally honestly don't have 4 slices of bread in a day. There's nothing really wrong with that. I just don't like having that much processed food in my diet, but I still haven't finished meal prepping because I'm just the worst. So I don't even have like the things that I was gonna meal prep, which was like quinoa and cucumbers, different things like that. So anyway, I digress. I'm still finishing up my macros anyway, regardless of not having the food. Still gonna eat the food. So I made a sandwich. Same bread as before, tuna packet mixed with 2 tablespoons of non-fat Greek yogurt, some hot sauce, and half a slice of that light cheddar cheese from before in the egg sandwich that you didn't see. Right, just remembered. So it's gonna be my pre-workout meal too, and then I'm gonna go work out and probably like, I'll eat this and give myself like an hour to digest before I go work out. I'm finally getting ready for the gym, and I just want to show you really quickly, this company Fit Cover sent me their foundation and stuff, not sponsored or anything like that. They just sent it to me to try it out. It's supposed to be like better for your pores, I believe. I think, and this one's the powder, but I'm not good at makeup, guys. I'm not professional with it at all. I don't really know what I'm doing half the time. So they also gave me this, it's called Superfood Hit Serum. And I think you're supposed to mix them together to make it more like a foundation, but I just don't know if that's accurate. I have no idea. So anyway, regardless, I use the powder like almost every day, and I actually really like it. It like sparkles on my face a little bit in the sunshine. Can't see it now because there's no sunshine, but I like it. And then this is my outfit. So these are the Jed North camo pants. I freaking adore these. They fit so nicely. The band is nice and tight around here, and then this is all nice and stretchy and form-fitting. This is a random top, don't really know where it's from. I always tie my tops. And then this bra is from Athleta. This is Prolific PE Science pre-workout dry scooping, about 3/4 of a scoop. I never do a full scoop, honestly, to be honest. To be honest. Alright, you guys, so I just got back from the gym. I was there for honestly a really long time. I did 30 minutes of cardio and a shoulder session, and I stretched out and stuff and did a little bit of abs. One thing I will say is I've been doing like 3 to 4 cardio sessions a week, and when I say that, I get so scared to say that because I don't want you thinking that you have to do that too. I started out my cut with 0 cardio, and then I increased it slowly, 1 time a week, then 2 times a week. Sometimes it would just be a decrease in calories, sometimes it would be an increase in cardio. It was a strategy and a plan that I set out for myself. I didn't just go all in with 3 to 4 days a week. So just so you guys know that. Anyway, I am finishing up my calories now. I have protein pancakes with peanut butter and some sugar-free syrup. And then I'm also drinking BCAAs. Right now I'm drinking Ghost. I had been drinking Extend, but I went with Ghost this time to try it out because I've heard great things. This is kiwi strawberry and it's very, very yummy. So I'm doing that, eating that, showering, and getting ready for bed and doing some more work. And that's about it. That was my day. Stressful day of college. There are people downstairs right now pre-gaming to go out to the bar, but I decided to stay in tonight because I just want to. So thank you so much for watching.